tobacco for your lip. You can try that out. How would that sound, huh?
I feel
you can
like...
try that out for the first time. Don't tell your mom that I'm giving you that.
Yeah, come on in, traveler.
Perfect.
Oh, are you going to talk like that the whole time?
We'll see how we feel. We'll feel it out.
Is your wish to have like a normal voice?
What the fuck kind of a question is that?
I'm just spitballing.
Tis I.
And there's a $5 donation. Immediate sacrifice.
Not even a bumper. They didn't even give me the bumper.
Roll the bumper.
Can I explain my deal?
I guess. Go ahead.
My name is Maxon. My name is Maxon Maxoff, and I know it's not gonna do me any favors, but would you like to know my wish before you consume me whole? My wish is for it to be physiologically impossible for women between the ages of 20 and 30 to get a UTI.
The way that you're saying it makes me feel like there's some sort of weird ulterior motive.
So you'd like to know my plan, eh?
Joshua Jackson, what brings you to my mountaintop domain?
Yeah, I was hoping that you could make it so that the Lakers win the next game.
The next game?
Yeah.
How long have you been traveling, Joshua?
I'm really in a hurry. I spent 9 days climbing the mountain.
Okay, so, all right, I see what's happening here.
Yeah,
Well,
and
Joshua, where do you think the series is at right now?
3-1.
Who are they playing in your mind?
Steph Curry's going fucking down right now.
Oh, okay.
I got a cool $2 million on this game, on the series.
$2 million?
Yes.
Well,
what does that mean?
Whether or not you get your wish granted, you will be taking home a bonus wish.
Yeah!
Let's take a look at your prize. Congratulations, you're taking home this Shiba Inu wearing a Russian tracksuit.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's coming home with you.
Hey, Jonks, Linwood Merck. How's it going?
Welcome. What brings you to my mountaintop domain?
I'm what they call a guardian angel. Out for vengeance and vigilanteism. All the V's. And a little vagina, you know, little in a mouse.
Understood.
But I was just keeping an eye out, making sure everyone's safe. But you're telling me you grant wishes?
That's right.
I wish that my bench was at 320.
320 for reps or 320
I've been having a hard time
PR?
putting 5 by... Oh, well, yeah,
Single
not...
rep PR?
No, not a 1RM, please. I already got 5x5 at 315. I would like to juice up to 5x5 at 320, which will finally get me the respect I deserve in the locker room. Because I go to Gold's Gym in Belmore on Long Island, and everyone there is a juice head. I watched Kane suck off the Undertaker in the showers.
Jesus
They're
Christ.
not... It's not weird. It's not weird. They're not brothers. That's just in the show. In the wrestling, they're brothers. In real life, they're not. So watching them suck each other's dick wasn't creepy.
I'm Jonks, the all-powerful, wish-granting demigod, and travelers journey from far and wide in hopes that their greatest desires will be realized by my wish-granting power.
Hey, Jonks, how's it going, man? How's it going? It's me, Terry Cunt.
Terry Cunt.
Well, you can call me Coach for short, or Coach C, or the C word. Some of the kids call me at school, man. This is not a uniform. They make me wear it because I get lost all the time. I want to know if someone's in the bathroom at a public restroom when I go up to the door. I'd prefer not to knock. I'd prefer to have the knowledge upon arrival if the stall is being used. Even if you knock, sometimes you can't hear, and sometimes you go to open it, someone's like, hey, someone's in here, or you assume they would have locked it if they were on the stall, and then you go to hit the door and they didn't lock it, and you open it and you see someone on the toilet. I don't want that, man.
Coach Cunt, I'm being told that we have a phone call for you. Please step back as the magic phone booth appears from the ground.
Of course.
Hey, Coach.
Yo!
Hey, it's Johnny, team captain.
Which team captain? Johnny?
Johnny?
Johnny! Oh,
Johnny.
yes,
Johnny, the
okay,
team
I see
captain.
it. Little Johnny.
We were halfway to the away game, and then you said, "I've got an idea," and you left the bus. We're on the part of where the cars are going really fast, and there's no
that's
street
called
lights.
the Parkway, Johnny. You got this. Put your pedal to the metal, close your eyes, and grip it and rip it.
Are you coming back anytime soon?
Little Johnny, I didn't want to do this, but you're fucking cut with this attitude.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay, I'll do
See,
it.
Johnny, your father was one of the best goddamn players I ever played with.
Okay, I'll do
He
it.
drove me home from a bank heist, and you can't even handle a goddamn bus ride. Put your head under the front tire and let little Mikey drive home.
John, it's me, your stepdad.
Oh.
How's it going? It's great to see you
Hey.
again.
Didn't I kill you last time you were here?
I got out. We don't need to worry about that.
All right,
Listen,
we won't worry
your
about that.
Your mom and I aren't together anymore. I still want to be in your life.
Oh, no, what happened?
She had some differences with the members of my band and the way we sort of used the house. I tried to say
That's really fucked up.
that's just Mick. He's the drummer. He's a loose cannon.
You didn't try
want
to
hear it.
correct your friend Mick?
Mick's, you
Now,
can't.
don't,
You can't
don't sound
talk
like
to
much
him.
of an ally.
You can't talk to Mick. When he gets going, you can't stop that guy. I want to make sure that you and I are still family.
Okay, well, we were never really cool.
I've pitched this once. You, me, Arizona Diamondbacks game. We can go get a soft pretzel.
Hello, welcome. It is I, Jonks, the magical wish-granting deity. Whoa, starting off with 5 gifted subs from Nice Bad Man. Thank you so much, Nice Bad Man. Welcome in, Nice Bad Man, and all of the council members, new and old. I am Jonks, the magical wish-granting deity, and I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers journey from far and wide to my mountaintop domain, hoping that I will use my magical wish-granting powers to make their greatest desires a reality. But what they may not know is that you, the viewer at home, you, Cranky Congo, or Apple's Dragon, or Yarchasm, you hold the true power tonight because you will ultimately decide whether these travelers are worthy of having their wishes granted, or if they should be sacrificed, blood, bones, and all, to my wicked maw. The choice will be yours. What's up?
Wicked.
Wicked, like the movie.
What?
I'm defying gravity, or however it goes. Like from the movie. Popular. You're gonna be popular. And so on and so forth. Folks, welcome in. There are a variety of ways that you can interact with the show. We've got a bunch of council members in the chat. Gassy Lad, Mokoy, Scott, Barnum, Artsy James, Logan the Brogan, Naked Comedy, Click Wizard, The Kurt, and the rest. Welcome in, council members new and old. If you subscribe tonight, not only will you be helping us hit our goal in the bottom right there, we'll see some testimonials of people who've climbed my mountain before. Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. Not only will you be helping us hit our goal, you'll also have an opportunity to write a little message in the Jonks guest book. That'll look a little something like this. Check that out. These are some entries. But we're gonna turn the page now to a clean set of pages in the guest book. And if you want to be the first one to write something in there, go ahead and subscribe and then tell us what you want to add. We'll be checking in on that periodically. Oh, too late. We've got one already. Let's see what it is. Let's have a look at that guest book.
Turning the page.
Oh, we're turning the page. All right. And here's the first entry. It's from Nice Bad Man, who gifted us 5 subs earlier, and they said, "Hey, Junks, me and the boys are gonna huff gas behind 7-Eleven and then watch the Boondock Saints. Hit me up if you want to hang." That sounds awesome, Nice Bad Man. Maybe in about 2 hours I'll be free for something like that. But yeah, keep me posted. That sounds sick. And that's a great example of a guest book entry, folks. So if you're looking to write something in there, consider something like that. But with all of that housekeeping out of the way, I think it's time now to meet our first traveler. Greetings, traveler.
Ow, it's so loud.
Sorry, my voice, it carries. I have a deep resonance. What is your name, traveler?
My name's Curtis. I'm your new assigned big brother, big sister. Or you're my big brother, I guess.
What?
I signed up for my mom signed me up for the big brother, big sister program, and you're my assigned big brother, so I
Oh my
guess I'm just here to be, whatever.
I forgot that I signed up for that. Shoot.
Yeah, well, this is it.
Okay, well, Kurt, Welcome to my mountaintop domain. Did they give you any sort of like profile on me, any information?
Oh, what is that?
That's the really loud alert. That
Everything is just loud here?
Yeah.
Is that like your whole thing?
Sorry, no, that one's not supposed to be that loud. We like reloaded in that sound alert because it wasn't working last time, and I forgot to turn the volume down. But anyway,
Wow, sounds
that
like you
sound,
really got things all squared away here.
Well, Kurt,
What?
It sounds like you're kind of down in the dumps right now, but maybe this will cheer you up. That alert means that you've just won an incredible bonus wish, which means regardless of what you wish for, and you do get a wish, you'll also be taking home this fabulous bonus prize. Check this out. Oh,
Wow.
oh.
That is something. I know I'm a despondent like tween, but that actually is something I could get behind. Literally.
Okay, all right, let's get that off the screen. Anyway, Kurt, you can kind of do
how do
whatever
you
with
do
that.
that?
I mean, that could be you could use that for anything.
I've had my doubts about you since the second I got here, but you actually might be pretty cool.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we're starting to connect, Kurt. Anyway, I was trying to tell you basically, I don't know what you know about me already, but I'm a wish granting deity. I have the power to grant wishes. Did you know that? No. Okay. Well, Kurt, because you've made it all the way to the top of my mountain, you have the ability to ask for one wish, and if our council approves it, we will make it come true. Does that sound interesting to you?
Yes.
Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Could you at least stand up for me? Could you at least get on it? Yeah, there it is. I appreciate that. What's going on, man? What's going on at home? How come you're so down in the dumps?
It's just, I come from a pretty rough home. My mom, you ever play the video game Dredge?
No.
My mom does Dredge. She's like,
Okay, that doesn't mean anything to me, Kurt.
she's like a fisherman, and there's some like mystical aspect to her job, and she has to be gone all during daylight hours because she can't fish at night, otherwise bad things will happen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I'm just a kid, and I sleep at night, which means I really never get to see my mom.
I'm sorry. Wait, you sleep at night, but she's working.
What the heck, dude?
Excuse me. Pardon me. Wait, she's working at night and you're sleeping
No,
at
she
night.
works during the day.
She works during
bad
the-
things happen at night.
Right. Got
It's
it.
like this vague mystical thing. She can't really explain it to me.
I see. And what's going on with your pops? He not in the picture, or what's the deal?
I don't know. I guess he went out to make some wish like a couple years ago, and he never came back.
Whoa, interesting. Well, I'll use this opportunity to remind our council members that there's a magical phone booth that you can trigger with the sound alerts, and it could potentially connect us with either Kurt's mother or father, or somebody else. We never know who's going to be on the line. But Kurt,
Good luck
what I
reaching
do
my
know-
mom. No service anywhere on the deep seas, seven
Well-
blue seas.
Well, the magical phone booth can connect through time and space, so if there's any way to get to her, the magical phone booth is the way. But Kurt, listen,
Okay.
I don't want you to think about whatever's going on at home. You're
Okay.
here now, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna be a good big brother. So what's something you've always wanted to do?
I don't know. Like get a victory royale in Fortnite.
Get a victory? Okay, that's a video game I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I'm a teenager. Everything I like is video games.
I see. And a victory royale, that's when you win the game.
It's when you win the game. But
And you've never done this?
not with a duo.
I see.
Only solo.
That sounds harder, no?
Yeah, it's harder, but it's not as fulfilling when you have to do it by yourself.
Right.
Believe
Happiness
me.
is only real when shared.
I don't know. What?
Happiness is only real when shared.
I don't understand.
What part do you not understand about that?
I don't know. It's just like you're talking like riddles or something.
I guess what I mean is exactly what you just said, that a fulfillment is only truly special and tangible when it is shared with another person, when there's someone else to enjoy it with you.
Okay, well, can I just like wish for an Xbox or something?
Is that, well, I mean, yes, you're welcome to do that, but it sounds like there's maybe a deeper underlying desire within you, Kurt. It seems like perhaps there's a deeper loneliness that we're not addressing.
I guess. Ever since my dad left to get that wish, my mom always said like he couldn't get the wish and he got eaten or something. I don't know. It's just like pretty messed up.
And you didn't feel the need to kind of like look into that? That feels That feels like something I'd want to
She
learn
only
about.
told me that one bit, and then she got on her boat, and then she goes away, and then I come home, and she comes home, I'm asleep, and it's hard for me to ask follow-up questions, okay?
Sure, I can understand that, and it's a traumatic experience. Maybe not something that you really want to dig into.
It's probably all BS anyway. There's no one in the world that grants wishes or eats people.
Well, here's the thing, Kurt. You're talking to him. I grant wishes, and I don't mean to draw any conclusions here because I don't know who your dad is, but I do, from time to time, eat people.
What?
Yes, it's true.
What?
But that type of thing only happens to travelers who deserve it. I would be shocked if any of our council members spent $5 to sacrifice you, Kurt. And I'm sure your dad was a good guy. Do you know anything about him? Any identifying characteristics?
Yeah, his name was like Dr. Smoke or something.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. What, does that ring a bell?
Kinda, yeah. That's from almost probably more than a year ago now.
Probably 2 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
His
that
name was
in a
Dr. Smoke, and he
long
came to
time.
steal your precious mountain smoke, I think.
That's right. Gosh, I wish we still had like episode numbers or any way to like search for that episode.
Yeah, well, it's not hard to find if you actually know how to look up your own episodes, I bet.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah, probably just.
Yeah, so he came to steal your precious mountain smoke.
Gotcha.
And his reasons were unclear.
Well, Kurt, I have a surprise for you. We're gonna bring in the magic phone booth, and I don't know who's on the. Careful.
Ah!
Sorry. I should have warned you. I guess I kind of did, but I didn't tell you how.
It was like really quick.
Yeah, it's really fast. Go ahead and pick up the phone. I'm not sure who's on the line, but we're gonna find out together.
Whoa, pretty deep.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Hey, Mom?
Yeah, it's your mother.
What the heck? Aren't you at sea?
Yeah, but I got a really expensive phone call because I love my baby that much.
Okay. This is like the first time we've ever talked during daylight.
Is that weird for you?
I guess. I mean, like in a way. You know how like, what were you gonna say?
Sorry, I just need you to stack up on Uncrustables at home for your little brother. I know that's his main food source, and I counted, and I think he's gonna be out soon.
Well, why don't you just sign him up for the Big Brother program since you think I'm such a bad one?
Well, you really got me there. I'll tell you what. But I'm loving C. Thank you for asking.
I can't. I know how you feel about sea. Otherwise, you wouldn't spend all your freaking time there, Mom.
Sailing is very important to me, and it's for the upper classes.
You love your barge so much.
I love my barge.
Your sail-powered barge.
I'm posh spice. Port out, starboard home.
That's too old a reference. I don't understand that.
Well, I'm glad you can identify that. You're code switching, baby.
2. No, wait. 2012. I mean, I'm a teenager.
Of course you are. You are a teenager, which is why you should be. I mean, you're up on a whole mountain.
Yeah.
You're up on a whole mountain.
My appropriated adult is the one that dropped me here. They stuck me in a freaking Uber, and suddenly I was on this mountain, and they were like, "Oh, go talk to him. Come on, go introduce yourself. Go ahead."
Well, I just think he can be a strong figure for you.
Him?
Because we live in Los Angeles, California, and there are some weak soy boys here.
I'm pretty sure he ate Dad.
I couldn't. Well,
Step
your
away from the
father.
phone.
What?
Step away from the phone.
Hang
The
it up
call
first?
is
He ain't
over.
for nothing.
What?
The call is over.
Ah!
Kurt,
What?
the time is now for you to tell me your great desire. What is it that you are wishing for? My patience runs thin.
I want your precious mountain smoke, Jonks.
What?
I'm gonna avenge my father. Give me your smoke.
Not my smoke. My smoke?
Give it to me. I want it. My dad knew it would give you the power to grant every wish he wanted.
Kurt, you must understand.
What?
If the council member approves this wish, you will take my smoke. But if they deny your wish, you will leave empty-handed. Is there nothing else that you want to wish for? Anything else you desire?
Can I wish for like? I guess at first I just wanted a victory royale at Fortnite.
Right, okay, so yeah, it seems like you're kind of torn between winning a video game and my magical smoke.
That's right.
Take the smoke!
Smoke? Seems like people in the line
People are
wanted to
cheering
take the
for
smoke. I want the smoke.
Very well.
You mean
we will
smoke?
prepare a poll. Council members, in a moment you will be faced with the decision whether to approve Kurt's wish for my mountain smoke, which I guess holds some of my magical powers. I think just for...
I think. My mom always said that he had some kind of magical smoke thing.
Interesting.
He also had a partner named Terrence. They're in a throuple. Go back and watch the episode.
Right,
okay?
I really got to check that out.
It's a great episode. But I don't know what we're talking about.
Right.
This matters. This is real.
This is real. What's happening right
what
now?
What happens right now is real, and I have stakes.
Kurt,
I'm an at-risk youth.
If you want to make your final appeal to the council, now is your moment. They are voting currently to decide your fate.
Oh my god. Well, listen, I'm an at-risk youth, and bad
At
things
risk of what?
of going bad. You know, so like
joining a gang or something.
Maybe that's what they.
What gang would accept you as a member?
There's a lot of like really progressive gangs now.
Progressive gangs?
Yeah, gangs are like kind of chill now.
They're progressive, and so what? That means that they're accepting like nerdy white boys.
Ouch.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm
trying to-
sitting back down.
Okay. All right.
You know, you're a dick, dude. First you
Woke
be my
games?
dad, then you call me a nerd.
I'm just trying to be real with you, Kurt. I'm just trying to be the male influence that you didn't have in your life.
If I got your precious mountain smoke, I'd wish you were dead.
I don't know if that's how it works. I really don't actually know how the smoke relates to my
The
powers.
smoke, it's like,
I guess we're gonna find out.
oh, I got it?
You did get it. The council has granted your wish, and so, apparently, you will be taking my magical smoke. What will happen, only time will tell, but I guess all we have to do now is say the magical words, and then we will find out. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it.
No, fuck.
I got it right here. I'm holding it right here, baby.
My smoke.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
And now it's mine. It doesn't feel really magic.
I feel naked without it.
You kind of look naked.
Yeah, I don't know
without
how it makes such a huge difference, but there is sort of just a tonal shift here.
it. Hey, you said I'd get that thing too, the predator thing that looks like it's for,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you get that.
All right.
You can have that. That's at your house. This thing. Yeah.
Yes.
It's in your living room. see?
Yes. Okay, well, first off, with this smoke,
Yep.
I'm gonna emancipate myself. I'm gonna wish myself emancipated. Then, I'm gonna wish that you were dead. Then, what?
I don't think that is the thing that gives me wish granting powers.
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't
okay, I guess we're gonna find out what it does.
we? All right.
Try to make a wish, I guess. See what happens.
First off, I wish I wasn't a nerd.
Okay.
It worked.
Okay, I don't know. Jury's kind of still out on that, but go on.
Okay. Second off, I wish that oh, sorry. I'm gonna put it down. Yep, there. That looks better. Second off, I wish I was in a cool sweatshirt. Oh!
Okay, come on. Now I feel
What?
like we're just playing semantics here.
Third of all, I wish I could think of an awesome diss for you. You're a freaking idiot, nerd.
Okay. That wasn't even that good.
Got him.
Idiot nerd? Those
I
are
don't
two
know,
of the most
'cause you're-
generic insults that there
Oh,
are.
really? Because you called me a nerd.
Yeah,
and
but
I put it back on you.
I mean, I suppose.
Hey, why don't you ask me for a wish?
Okay. Let's see. I wish for my smoke back.
No. No! No! The smoke!
I guess it was wish granting. I guess the wish granting powers of the smoke mean that someone else can have their wish granted by you.
Well,
It's kind of complicated. Anyway, Kurt, listen. We've had our ups and downs during this interaction, but I don't want to send you home empty-handed. So in addition to your leather xenomorph thing, I'm also going to give you this other incredible bonus wish.
Yes.
Let's have a look at what it is. Right about.
Is it you eating me so I can be with my dad, Dr. Smoke?
Unfortunately not. But it is an Instagram post.
Oh,
with
great.
That image.
So I could just like
You're
upload that to
You're
my...
like kind of going viral, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a viral post.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So,
I'm not a nerd.
yeah, I guess not. I mean, you're an influencer essentially at this point.
I'll
Kurt.
take it. Hey, I'm still mad about you killing my
someone just
dad.
spent $5.
Oh, no.
Kurt, at the 11th hour, Councilmember Laser Lady donated $5, and in doing so, has put you up on a pedestal fit to be sacrificed.
The sins of my father, am I right?
I guess, maybe. You'd have to ask Laser Lady why they're doing this.
I could have like just left with the smoke, but instead I got all high on power.
Indeed.
Like you.
Your wax wings have melted for having flown too close to the sun, Kurt.
I don't understand that.
Well, understand this. Unless you're able to convince the council to donate $10, I'm about to eat you, blood, bones, and all.
Okay. I'm only 13. I was born in 2012. Pretty messed up to kill me, because I've barely been alive, if you think about it. I can't even drive. And I was about to lose my virginity to that, like, alien thing. Predator? Predator. Alien? Alien. Thank you. Thank you. And, I don't know. Jonks is a huge dick, idiot nerd.
Okay, that's not necessary.
I enhanced the disc. That's what you said. You said it wasn't very good disc, so I made it better. I added more.
Okay.
I'm not freaking
I don't
punch you,
want...
dude.
Okay. Hey.
What are you, made of rock?
This is why you need a male role model in your life. All right, the money's not coming, Kurt. Say your last words.
I'm coming, Dad!
Delicious. Like father, like son. Thank you, council members, for helping me get through that interaction, and a special thank you to all the council members who have subscribed so far. We're halfway to our goal. Great work, everybody. Some of you council members have... Oh, look at that! We're more than halfway to our goal. Thank you to Tendar for the sub. Folks, some of you have written stuff in the guest book, so let's have a look at that and see what you've written. If you want to write your own message in the guest book, consider subscribing like Tendar just did. Here's one from... Kojima Street Team, who I think gave us a tier 3 sub. Thank you, a special thank you to Kojima Street Team for that. It was inevitable. Zerbino was an institution stronger than man. Feels like a continuation of something that I don't understand. And Moltar Ben, who is typically the one writing cryptic messages that I don't understand, says, I simply knew the minute I saw him that it was all false. 4 to 5. Good smoke. And I assume that's got to be in reference to Kurt. Well, 2 pretty confusing entries in the guest book, but I appreciate them nonetheless. Hashtag Moltar moment, yes. Folks, let's get 9 more subs and hit our goal, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and meet our next traveler. Thank you very much. Come on in, traveler. Whoa, who is this traveler?
I am Jeremiah Snakes.
Jeremiah Snakes? What are you doing at the top of my mountain? What brings you here, traveler?
This is my old snake whip.
Okay. I sort of put that together based on how you're using it. Are those snakes alive?
They were.
Okay. I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't be any longer based on how you're treating them. Mr. Snakes.
Yes.
What is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain? What is it that you desire?
Well, you've kind of already hit the nail on the head there, Jonks.
You've been immediately killed. You've been immediately killed by the council.
Yeah. Yeah, here's my plead for my life. Mokoi4FF, or whatever your name is, go fuck yourself.
Hey, no, Mr. Snakes, please. Mr. Snakes, please. We have to, you can't leave. I'm sure a council member will.
I didn't even get to say the wish.
Yeah, what's the bit? Tell us, I mean the wish. Tell us the wish.
It was a perfect setup. You said, oh, the snakes, and I was going to wish for snakes that didn't die when you whip them.
Would they still feel pain?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess that's something we could have gotten into.
Yeah, I was gonna figure it out in the moment because it's improv.
Given this bit a little bit of breathing. No.
Jeremiah
listen.
Snakes can go fuck himself.
Council members, there it is. Sentinel, thank you so much. Careful on that edge there.
Whoa!
Jeremiah
Snakes has a taste for danger, though.
Jeremiah Snakes, you revealed your wish to us when you were on the precipice of death just moments ago. That your desire is for the snakes that you used as whips to remain alive.
They die so fast. You whip them 2-3 times and they're gone. And then the rigor mortis sets in and it
makes it harder to whip them.
You can't whip them. Like these are. I killed these.
Those are fresh.
One of them's alive, but the rest of them are dead. But by the time I leave, they're gonna be firmed up, and then it's a snake sword, and that's not my thing.
That's not your thing. Listen, Jeremiah.
Yes.
Regardless of whether or not we grant your wish today, and I hope that we do, you will be taking home this fabulous bonus wish. Let's have a look at what you've won. And someone triggered the phone booth, so after we look at that, we'll be able to talk to someone on the phone. But let's see this fabulous bonus. Whoa! Look at that. That's like half of something.
It's hash browns, but big.
No.
It's pizza, but big.
It kind of looks like
pizza.
Frittata. Someone is saying calzone. Lots of guesses. It's definitely half of something.
Hey, I hope they didn't use snake eggs.
Snake eggs
for the frittata.
Ah.
That was clean, man. Come on.
That was pretty good,
Don't no-sell me like that.
People are saying quiche, maybe. A lot of people saying frittata. Anyway, it's half of something, and it's all yours. Congratulations, Mr. Snakes.
Jeremiah Snakes for the win.
Jeremiah, but that's not the only exciting element of our interaction now. The magical phone booth is soon to arrive, so watch your feet because it comes in fast. Here it comes. This magical phone booth can connect travelers through time and space telephonically. We'll never know who's on the other end of the line until you pick it up. And let's see who answers.
Hello?
What's up? It's your brother, Jebediah Snakes.
He's the reason I got into the snake whipping game. I just wanted to be like Big Bro.
Wait, this is okay. This is family, I guess.
This is family, that's right.
What's up, bro? You figure out the dead snake thing? My snakes are alive and kicking.
I'm trying, man, but I don't have the same ability that you have where you can whip them and still keep them alive somehow. So I gotta use dark magic.
You just gotta treat your snakes right. That's what I always tell you. You gotta treat your snakes right.
Is this treating them right?
Jesus.
Because this is what I keep doing and it's not working.
From what I can hear, it sounds like you're whipping their skulls right against a rock.
That's right.
Which is not what I would recommend.
But how are you supposed to get the whip crack noise with the snakes if you don't whip their little tiny skulls against the rock?
Listen, it's not about hitting, it's about whipping the body. It's the snap of the whip itself that makes the crack.
Oh. See, mate, that's my problem. I've never been able to do that, so I just hit them against the ground.
Sounds like it's a technique issue, like a skill issue more than
I always tell them it's a skill issue.
Hell, I just hit myself with the snake.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh, wait.
Made it kind of a thud sound.
Hey, listen, Mom is wondering if you're gonna come to Fuddruckers or not for family dinner.
Is she paying?
I don't know.
Because last time you guys left and I was left with the check, and you know that I'm barely making ends meet as a snake guy.
Well, you know, Mom, she's been trying to get that promotion as the hostess driver, but you know, the They just aren't. They aren't. It doesn't seem like it's in the cards for her.
Yeah, and I don't know if that position exists anymore. Since we outsourced everything, that's right, Jeremiah Snakes is anti-globalization.
And let's hang up the phone. Step away from the phone. Oh, you never even picked up the phone.
No, I picked it up.
I guess, yeah. You
I put
it on speaker. Right.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yep, it was on speaker.
Boop, boop, boop,
That
boop.
checks out. Wow. The depth of your
Hello?
character continues to evolve.
Yeah. You think a guy dressed like this is pro-globalization? I don't think so, man.
You're definitely a populist. Listen,
I love strong men.
Snakes. That phone conversation seemed to illuminate something here in that it doesn't require magic for you to have the technique to keep your snakes alive. It just seems to take practice. Now, we can still use your magical wish to make that happen, but consider I have the power to do anything. I could give you another bonus wish, which is what we're going to be doing in just a moment. But consider infinite riches, which you could use to pay for Fuddruckers and never have a problem. A successful career as a snake man, which is, I think, what you said you do for a living. These are all potential options, Mr. Snakes.
Well, I think I can do you one better, Jonks. What about a snake that instead of when it gets hurt when I whip it, it likes it?
Ah, it has sort of a sadomasochist
Ooh, I'm a
feeling.
snake. And then it goes,
That's pretty interesting. Well, we are going to give you another bonus wish, and it's this.
Yo, it's popovers.
That's popovers. Wow,
Yes.
you're getting a lot
One
of
time
good
when I
food
was a
stuff.
kid, I got violently ill from popovers my dad made on Christmas Eve, and because of that, sort of my least favorite food. So nice going, Josh. You really screwed the pooch on this
Well,
one.
these ones are gonna be good. Wait, what is a popover? It looks just kind of like a muffin.
It's kind of like a muffin. It's kind of made of egg.
Oh, so two things that are maybe kind of made of egg.
Oh, Squidward! What do I got?
Why did you say that?
What?
Is that what? Oh, is that the sound of Squidward? Is that what that sound was?
Squidward!
Snakes, you're taking home this third fabulous bonus
Snakes.
prize. Here it comes. And then we're gonna
I'm
vote.
whipping my snakes in excitement. Oh!
Check this out. Shoe soup. Shoe
Yo!
ramen.
Are the shoes
Ramen
new?
in the shoe.
Because you could use, they're new, I mean, anything's a plate if it's new.
That's what I'm saying.
Partner.
This is a beautiful Nike SB, maybe a Jordan. I don't know. I don't know enough about shoes
Okay,
to
I
be able
didn't know
to
Josh
identify
was a
from the top.
sneakerhead. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's a Dunk Low.
Yeah, thank you. A real sneakerhead knows.
Anyway, it's filled with ramen. Snakes,
Ramen?
Mr. Snakes.
You could say it's a dunk low main.
That's really
Whoa!
good. That's really good.
Dunk Lo Mein, because of the noodles in there.
I got guns in my head, but they are snakes.
Mr. Snakes, the time is now to finalize your wish. What is it that you
Yes.
truly desire? Because in a moment, the council will vote.
I would like.
Never
well,
mind, they're killing you again. They're
Don't
killing you.
don't you
again.
guys have better shit to do? Really? I mean, don't you have better shit to do with your money? Buy fucking Chrono Trigger on Steam or some shit?
Roll the bumper.
Oh, please save me. I want to be alive.
It seems almost like you're being facetious, Mr. Snakes.
Please save me.
It seems like you don't actually want to be alive.
Why is the thing that I get a wish, but then like, why would anyone come to this if you could die?
Well,
Like,
that's sort of the
root-
gambit that you're playing, is that you have the opportunity to have your greatest desires
But
realized.
then I could die?
But you could, yeah. I mean, if you could just come up here and get a free wish with no danger, that's sort of, that feels. Then everybody would come up here. This sort of adds stakes to the whole idea.
Talk about yeah, so it's an incredible game. It was an awesome collaboration between Squaresoft and Akira Toriyama doing the designs. I mean, let alone, let's not forget the combat system was pretty actually remarkable for the time. It was a sort of real-time, kind of turn-based, kind of hybrid.
Would
for the
Jeremiah
Super
Snakes
NES.
know this much about Chrono Trigger, do we think?
Why not? I haven't even explored that part of me yet.
I guess that's true.
Why I can't have hobbies?
No, I
I have to
suppose
be
you
my
could.
I have to be known by just my work. I want snake flea circus. That's my wish. If you
Okay.
save me, I'm gonna wish for a snake flea circus. Instead of fleas, it's snakes.
So it's just a snake circus.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mokoi said I lied. Let's ban Mokoi and let's eat Mr.
Mokoi, I'm gonna
Snakes.
be sending you some pretty choice DMs on Discord later, so watch out for that. Ones that will get me reported to the police.
Let's eat.
Ah! My snakes! Because I'm the snake guy.
Wow, crunchy. Thank you, council members, for another wish denied and another delicious morsel for me, Jonks. And look at that, we only need 6 more subs until we've hit our goal. Just 6 more subs. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed. Thank you especially to Tywin, who I think hit us with the tier 2. Just as a reminder, folks, we're trying to hit our partner points goal for the month. We need 300 points. And if we get that, then Twitch will get less of your money, and we will get more of your money every time you subscribe. Basically, the way that works is if you have a Prime sub or a gifted sub, if you upgrade it to just a regular old paid sub, we get a point. So consider doing that.
And tier 2 and tier 3 are more points.
And tier 2 and tier 3 are more points. Thanks, Jeremiah Snakes, yelling that out from the center of my belly. So with all that housekeeping out of the way, first of all, do we have any more guest book entries to look at?
Yeah, we do.
We do. Can you give me a sub if you want? There are still subs to be gifted, says One Excella. If there are any generous gifters out there, One Excella could use a sub. Speaking of subscribers, here's somebody who subscribed and they wrote this. Bread Ham Rice says, I wished for a new paw for my pet monkey, but then it used it to rip my face off. Oh wow, I kind of butchered that, but that's a good bit. Bread Ham Rice, thank you. I wish for a new paw for my pet monkey, but then it used it to rip my face off 3 out of 5. Classic. That's good stuff. Moltarben has entered another entry into the guest book. I wish I were not here. I wish I had never seen these halls off night.
You think he meant of night?
I think he probably meant of night. I could have implied that. And that was Jeremiah Snakes who said that. But Moltar said that. That's a hashtag Moltar moment. And Tendar says, I saw a child eaten to death up here. I am going to look for the police. If you don't hear from me again, Jonks found me. Hashtag not my wish. And now another one has been entered, but it's the text input thing is cropping it out. So we're going to put it on the other page, I think. And thank you, Bowmore, for gifting a sub to I'm Excella. People are gifting subs to them, but they're putting the wrong name. They're typing it wrong, so they're still not getting the gifted sub. Oh, that's brutal. That sucks. Anyway, Crocodile says, thanks for making me Jonks 2.0. It's great having arms and a dick, and also being a mountain. Also, my GF says hi. Hi, Crocodile's GF. Shaloshin is gifting a sub to me.
No!
Thank you. And Celia Killer is subscribing. Wow! Incredible generosity all around. The crowd is going wild. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and meet our next traveler.
Hello? Santa Claus? It's me, Cindy Lou Who.
Oh no, this happens a lot. Hello, traveler. You have me mistaken with another wish-granting deity. I am Jonks.
Oh no, but Santa Claus took our Christmas tree to get fixed. He said one light just wouldn't light. And he took it so long ago, and we haven't had Christmas the whole time.
Oh gosh, my heart breaks for you, Cindy Lou Who. Tell me, Cindy Lou Who, why is it that you are holding a basketball?
Because without Christmas, I had to get amazing at something.
And you become what, like the new Caitlin Clark or something?
I bounce this basketball as much as I like, and I'm really good at it.
Wow, let's have a demonstration. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wow, Cindy. You're incredibly athletic.
But I don't want to be good at basketball. I want to have Christmas again. On the news, I heard that a horrible green monster fell down a big mountain and died. But, I'm looking for Santa Claus.
Right, I
want my damn tree back.
And you want your tree at Christmas.
I love Christmas, and I don't really like basketball, even though I'm really, really good at it.
It does seem like you've gotten really good at it. Well, Cindy, listen,
I can do it with my right hand and my left. I'll get there one day.
You've got incredible handles, Cindy.
Does everybody like the sound?
Yep, it's sounding awesome, I'm sure. Cindy, someone has triggered the magical phone booth, which means that you are going to have to talk to someone. We're not sure who it is.
Santa Claus, I hope.
I guess we'll find out. And let's bring the sacrifice price back down.
Fanny, you sound sick. You need to take your lozenges. You need to gargle with candy. That's what we do in Whoville.
I'm also saying that the dog's name is Mac.
Dog? Oh, hello, doggy. Will you be my Christmas present?
Oh my god, he sounds like he's having a...
Well, by the way, I'm loving this call. Do you like to play with a basketball, doggy? Okay, can I have the dog? Can I change my wish? Can I just have the doggy now?
Step away from the phone.
Oh.
Step away from the phone. Step away from the phone. Cindy, you have the power to wish for whatever it is that you desire, be it Christmas spirit, a replacement for your Christmas tree, or Max, the dog from Grinch. But ultimately, you can only have one wish. So what is that your heart truly desires?
I wanna have my Christmas tree back.
Cindy, can you take like one big step to your left so that you're under the magical microphone? Perfect.
I want to have my Christmas tree back. I want to have my damn Christmas tree back.
Got it. So you
I'm
don't
a
want
bad
the dog.
girl now.
Whoa,
I say damn
whoa.
and everything.
Careful, Cindy. If you're
And
too naughty, Santa will not be coming back to you for a long, long time.
What the fuck do you know?
Hey, Cindy.
Well, what the fuck do you know?
Cindy, please. Where's the sweet Cindy Lou who I just met moments ago?
She hasn't had Christmas in like 15 years.
So how old are you now?
Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
all right, you're right. I shouldn't be asking a woman that kind of question. Listen, Cindy, regardless of whether or not we grant your wish to bring your Christmas tree back, you are going to be taking this incredible bonus wish home, back to Whoville. Let's have a look at what she's won.
Yeah, fucking gimme or whatever.
Here it is. Uh-oh.
Okay, well.
It's a
we're
Blue
matching.
Man from Blue Man Group.
I think that's from a different property.
Nope, that's Blue Man Group.
Okay. Well, we don't have that in Whoville, so then I'll be the only kid with it.
Yep.
And I'll sing all the Christmas songs, but ultimately know I'm better than all the other Whovians.
He'll be able to play Christmas song on that drum that's made out of pipes or whatever.
Yeah, I love that crap.
Yep.
But ultimately, but I still want my damn Christmas tree, because how else is Santa? I mean, why would Santa even take the Christmas tree to get it fixed in the first place? Listen, he did it in the middle of the night. I didn't ask a lot of questions.
Right.
I was a child.
And probably pretty sleepy too, I would imagine.
Also, I fully forgot about this until like last year, and that's the real definition of trauma, because the body keeps the score. And then you forget it, and then you remember it, and it's bad news, and that means.
But the body never forgets.
Really fucking happened to you.
Cindy, if we were able to get your Christmas tree back, and if Santa Claus were to return to Whoville, what is it that you would ask Santa to bring you?
For Christmas?
Yep.
I think a football.
A football?
Because that'd be amazing. I think I could even bounce it like this.
You really love sports, Cindy.
Yeah, because I'm really good at it.
Do you have ambitions to become a professional athlete in the future?
No, we pretty much don't have that here in Whoville, and I like to stay close to my family I like to stay close to my family because I consider America a hostile nation.
I see. Wait, okay. You mean you wouldn't travel to America, or is Whoville in America?
I don't want to play in the
guess geographically.
WNBA or anything because, it's a hostile nation.
Sure.
They ask you so many questions about, like, prostitution.
Who?
The U.S. government.
I guess I haven't traveled to the U.S. in some time.
They ask you, there are 4 questions about prostitution.
On
Just under
what?
prostitution.
Like the citizens test, or
Have
what?
No, you want to come in and you say, hey, are you a prostitute? Is your mother a prostitute? Is your brother a prostitute?
They're asking you this like at customs.
And then they say, are you a communist?
I guess I haven't gone to customs in a
I'm fucking
while.
serious. I'm Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy, someone
I
just
told
paid
you.
to kill you. Cindy.
Oh.
Someone just paid to kill you.
Okay. So I should fight for my life?
I guess. Someone paid triple the amount that it cost to kill you.
What? Who? If you think that the end of DEI is basically bad.
Oh wait, hold on. We're
What's
getting word from Dark Web Prosciutto that it was $15. I want her to live. So it was like $15 worth of insurance, I guess, to make it more expensive to kill her. Am I understanding that right? Anyway, let's go back to the wide.
That's not. I'll tell you what. That's not my love language.
What's that?
I tell you what. Sort of like weirdly like tricking me.
Oh,
Like,
you were hurt by my sort of like, yeah.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
John,
The
she was talking about
trickery.
DEI and you silenced her.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, I was talking about DEI, and obviously if you cut me from the squad, as my coach in Whoville wanted to, because they were afraid of my talent. Cause look, I can do it. I spun it.
Cindy, your skills with the basketball are immaculate. If only we had a basketball hoop so that we could really test your shooting capabilities, but your handles are remarkable, and I can only imagine your court sense and like passing is also incredibly proficient.
Well, that's what happens to you when you don't celebrate Christmas. Like you
You
days
just got a
add
lot
up.
of- yeah, you got a lot of
Those days
time.
add up. Like I'm not going Christmas shopping. I'm not spending all the time opening presents. I have to be doing something else. Like those and those movements, those like fine movements. Like
Right,
you have
motor
to practice.
skills.
You have to. Yeah, fine motor skills. You got to practice them. You got to keep them sharp for when Christmas finally does come back.
Cindy,
I want boo bits and hot bits and bangs. I want those.
you can have a tree or you can have boob bits, but you cannot have both, Cindy.
No,
What is your
I'm
wish?
saying that I want the tree.
The tree, then.
I
The
could
tree.
not be clear, but I'm like a complicated person.
Yes, I'm coming to realize that. Cindy, you have a lot of depth to your character, a lot of nuance.
Yeah, I'm Cindy
But it is
Lou,
time
but
now-
I'm not two-dimensional.
Cindy, it is time now to vote. It is time now to determine whether or not you're worthy of having your wish of a new Christmas tree granted to you. And so, I will give you an opportunity now to make your final case to the council as to your worth.
Here's my worth. I think a lot of people get to have Christmas trees, and a lot of people get to celebrate Christmas. But you know who doesn't? Me.
Jews.
Because,
Josh is Jewish.
okay, and me, Cindy Lou Who, because a man came to my house and lied to me, and he said he was gonna fix it, and that was maybe Santa Claus, and I'm honestly still unclear on it, but I just feel like I want to celebrate Christmas, and I should get to do that, and like Christmas trees are like not expensive,
Well,
so like
Cindy,
pony up the cash.
the time is now. We're going to pull up this poll, and we're also going to do another bonus wish.
I get another bonus wish
You do get another bonus wish. Yep, in
for under
addition
my Christmas
to...
tree.
Yep.
I can put it under my Christmas tree if I get it.
You can put it wherever you damn please, Cindy.
What is it?
Well, I'm about to show you. It's this
Gimme.
fabulous bonus prize.
Oh!
It's the Freak Man.
Yeah!
You're getting the Freak. You get the Freak Man.
Ah, shit.
What's
He gets freaky
What?
with enemies. And he's resistant to getting freaked.
He looks like Tiny the Santa Claus that came.
Oh yeah, he is sort of Grinch.
So
coded.
maybe will he turn into a Christmas tree because he's green?
Well, he does kind of have a leaf on his head, like
He's got one
like
leaf.
he's the
That's more.
seed
That's more than
of a
enough for
tree.
me.
But no, you can put him under your tree, and maybe if the Grinch comes back, he'll have mercy on you because his child is under the tree or something like that. I don't know. I can't really get into the psyche of the Grinch. But we're gonna take this off the screen, and we're gonna vote
Yeah.
to decide whether or not you have your wish granted, which of course was a desire for a Christmas tree.
I want a Christmas tree. It's
That's
mid-March.
exactly right.
It's mid-March. I'm asking early.
Right.
I'm giving you guys time. You know, get your ducks in a row. You don't need to give it to me now, but I'd love that.
Here comes the poll about the Christmas tree.
Oh, I'm so excited to have a place to put presents for all my many siblings. We all sleep in one bed.
Are you
It's
like
okay.
a stocking house too? You guys do stockings over the tree?
Yeah.
I mean,
for
over
sure.
the
They went
fireplace?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, he took them all away.
You got siblings? Cindy?
We all sleep in one little bed, and I'm the littlest.
Who are your siblings, Cindy?
My siblings
Yeah.
are
Who are the other Luhus?
Nibby, Skibby.
Nibby Luhu and Skibby Luhu. They twins or do they name just
No,
rhyme?
no, they're
okay.
actually really far apart in age, but my mom liked the sound. And then there's obviously Angel. There's Angel.
Cindy,
Yeah.
Skibby, Nibby,
Yeah.
and Angel.
Angel Coco.
Coco.
Gabrielle,
Gabrielle.
obviously.
Big family.
It's a big family, and we all sleep in one bed.
Mom and dad too?
Ma and Pa sleep in a separate bed.
Oh, okay, so the kids in one big bed, mom and pa in another.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna close out this bowl.
And it looks like I'm getting what I want.
You are indeed Cindy Lou Who. The council has voted and in the favor of you, Cindy Lou Who, and your wish to have a Christmas tree.
Because what Cindy Lou wants,
Cindy Lou Who
Cindy
gets.
Lou Who gets.
And now all that
Thanks.
is left to do is say the magic words.
Oh, yeah.
Wibbity wobbity wogs, your wish has been granted by dogs. Wibbity wobbity wogs, your wish has been granted by dogs. Wibbity wobbity wogs, your wish has been granted by dogs.
It's so
Ta-da!
beautiful!
Look at
I
that.
can get rid of this now.
Yep, you can chuck that. Yep, that's good. Just roll that down the hill and enjoy your beautiful new Christmas tree. Go ahead and try to pick it up. Take it with you.
I'm lifting with my legs.
Yep, get low.
Whoa!
Farewell, Cindy Lou. Council, we did it. We granted a wish. An incredible wish. A child's wish for Christmas again. Doesn't get much more beautiful than that. Thank you, council members, for making that wish come true. And thank you, council members, for helping us hit our goal. Look at that. We got all the subs we needed to hit our goal, which means that it's time now to hear some testimonials. Yes, in this next segment, you will be meeting some previous travelers who have visited me multiple times and hearing the story of what they wished for. And just as a reminder, folks, the images used in this next segment came from our Discord. So if you haven't already joined the Everything Now Show Discord and submit some images, you might see your image used on the show. But without further ado, let's head on over to testimonials, and I'll see you after that.
Hey, I'm Cleve Barkus. You may remember me from when I asked for my wish to be granted. Well, let me tell you how it went. First, when I came to Jonks, I just wanted one simple wish. And that wish was something everybody can get behind. It was this. That's right. I wished for a gift-wrapped cube sandwich, sort of like Minecraft vibes. Yep, I wished for that, and I mean, you could tell from the look on my face, it didn't hit the spot I needed it to hit. You know, it was a busy holiday season, I was hungry, it just seemed like I would win my son's attention by having it Minecrafty. It was too many moving parts. So I just went back to Jonks. I said, hey, Jonks, I can't do the Minecraft gift wrap sandwich. I need something simpler. So this second wish, I thought for sure was going to be the thing. Boom. Again, my kid's young. He likes Minecraft. He likes Minions. And I was like, let me just, you know what? It seems like he's more into the Minions now. So I came in and I was like, hey, son. And he screamed. He cried. And then he said he was hungry and he wished he had that sandwich. So the whole thing was a mess. And I just went back to Jonks. I said, Jonks, look, I'm just a single dad. I'm just a single dad trying to do his best for his son. And you know what? I thought of the perfect thing. The perfect thing that feeds your son, keeps him entertained, and makes you look real cool. That's right. It was this. This slug, giant slug. That's right. That's my son underneath it. It certainly kept him entertained. Sure, was he hungry? Not after we killed it and ate it. Thanks, Jonks, for everything. And, hey, look, I'm a happy customer. 100% satisfied. Yep, I'm pretty happy. And I am satisfied with my wishes. Loved them. Okay, I'll just go. Bye.
Yep, you're good. We don't really have
There's no
an
interstitial
end
time
for this. Yeah, you just kind of leave. There's not really an end.
No button.
Not really a button for this one, yeah.
Hello, it's me, Leather Lars. I am the lead singer of the Hemorrhages, the Strokes cover band. You may remember when I came to Jonks and wished for many things. Let's start with the first one. Yes, I wished for a little puppy. A little cute puppy. I thought it would be cute. I could put him in my pocket. He'd be kind of like a mascot. For me, I'd sing and he'd be in my pocket. And people would be like, oh wow, I love Leather Lars. He's singing like Julian Casablancas and he has a little cute puppy. That wasn't enough for me though, you know, I had to go back to Johnson and do it to him again. That's why I got number 2. That's right, I had to get a lady on my arm, and that was Big Titty Gandalf. Yup. I like her cause she make magic. She do cool magic trick. I take her to the bar after the shows and she can, you know, do the this is your card thing. She can do oh what's behind your ear thing. She could do all the magic. She was great. Unfortunately died of a hematoma. And finally I came back and wished for my final wish. Who could forget? That's right, it's the guy from Cars. It's the Lightning McQueen toe sucker. I don't really have to explain much. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I wanted the Mr. McQueen to suck on my little nub, so I had him suck on him, and that's that. Okay, come to my shows. All right, I'm touring in Hamburg right now. Might trying to go for the States, maybe Tallahassee or something. Love you.
Hi, my name's Parker S. and I love to sing. La da da da. It's so great to be back. You remember when I was here on Jonks last time, and I had a couple pretty big wishes. Who can forget that infamous moment when I wished for this first thing? Yes, that's right. I asked for Hatsune Miku's urine, which comes out blue, and the only receptacle I had was a Taco Bell cup. So that's where it had to go, and the microplastics are getting into it, but I think it enhances the flavor. So, but I wasn't done there. I wanted to drink all that. I ran out of that quick. So then, well, I had to wish for the second thing. I'm Parker S. Oh, she's back. That's right. The xenomorph got titties and a big fat ass, and I plowed her all night long. What, that's too much? You see a big, beautiful xenomorph up there? What are you supposed to do? No, really.
Be respectful. Be respectful.
Finally, I wish for this third thing. Oh, it's back. I could not be satiated. I demanded more Miku piss. And boy, did I get it. Glug, 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 glug. I had to wash it down after eating out the female xenomorph for goddamn all night long. You know what I'm talking about, Jonks?
They're booing you.
All right, see you later.
They're mad. You made them mad. Let's do one more.
Hey, it's me. It's Winnie Code in 2026. It's pretty much unlivable here in Los Angeles, but I went to Jonks Mountain and I wished for some stuff, and I was so happy. It's really hard always wearing a gas mask. It's hard to meet guys this way, so naturally I had to go to Jonks Mountain and wish for something really special. It was,
The Shinzo Abe.
Kill Shinzo Abe, Prime Minister.
yeah, and so I needed that because it's good to have like special objects with memories associated in your house. I really believe in that. It doesn't need to be like right necessarily in a decorative way, but it needs to make, and when I see it, I think about the murder of Shinzo Abe, and that's worth more to me than having a couch. So I'm glad I wished for it. But then I also got some other stuff from Jonks. He just like threw that in, which I thought was really classy of him. Raptor AIDS. Yeah, I got Raptor AIDS, and that's so sick because, you never know the next thing that's gonna happen. This crazy world we know is 2026. And so should Jurassic ever do like a little experiment, Wuhan lab style, I might need those. And then I said, wait, but there's something else that I really need to keep me happy, even in this scenario. And is that meat?
It's like diced soup.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's what it is amazing soup. And the amazing soup, the conjunction of having the gun that killed Shinzo Abe and being able to look at that instead of a couch, Raptor AIDS just in case, and so much soup I can hardly handle it, is actually now I'm fighting the guys off. Thank God I have Raptor AIDS because I'm fighting these guys off because they're so desperate for my soup and to look at the gun of Shinzo Abe. So thank you so much, Jonks. You're a classy guy, and come visit anytime.
Welcome back. It is I, Jonks, the magical wish-granting deity. Travelers journey from far and wide to my mountaintop domain, hoping that I will use my magical wish-granting powers to make their greatest desires a reality. Council members in the chat, you are faced with the duty of deciding which of these travelers are worthy of having their wishes granted, and which of them... What's up?
You did say duty.
He said duty.
Okay, ha ha ha, laugh it up. Folks, we're going to bring the sacrifice price back down to $5, and I want to notify you that we've raised the sub goal back to 45 subs, which means if we get, what is that, 23 more, if we get 23 more subs, we'll go back to testimonials, where you'll get a chance to meet some more travelers and hear the stories of their wishes, and we'll use more of your images.
Leather Lars will come back.
Leather Lars, okay, we just gotta promise that Leather Lars is coming back if we get 23 more subs for another wish testimonial. But in the meantime, while we wait for those subs to come in, let's go ahead and meet our next traveler.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello, traveler. What is your name?
I'm Chris Kyle, but of Hammers.
You're Chris Kyle, but of Hammers.
You know the American Sniper,
The American
Chris Kyle?
Sniper, the guy who killed himself and I think 2 other people after he came back from Iraq.
Yeah, and he also had the highest kill count in the U.S. sniper history. And
Wow.
I'm like him, but I use hammers.
Wow. Help me understand what you mean by that, Chris Kyle of Hammers.
You know how bullets kill people?
I sure do.
And you know how Chris Kyle fired bullets from a gun to kill them?
I understand where you're going so far.
I do the same thing, but with hammers.
Wow. So you, what, throw them or just smash their head in while holding it? Are you sort of like a melee guy?
Depends on the kill, man. I like to hold on to it because then I don't have to get another hammer.
Now, Chris Kyle famously did his job for the United States military. Are you part of the United States military, or what's your whole deal?
Kind of.
Okay, unpack that for me, Chris Kyle of Hammers.
You heard of Blackwater?
Blackwater, yes. Famously, they are sort of like contracted mercenaries hired, I think, by the U.S. government and potentially other international governments.
Yeah, I got fired from them, so now I just do my own thing.
You're kind of like a freelancer.
Yeah, I'm a freelance killer.
Any cool missions you've been on recently that you could tell us about?
Yeah.
Never mind, the Taliban just paid $10 to kill you.
Wait a minute, they're my chief employer.
Oh, brother, go.
Hey, I just have one thing to tell you, Jonks. The body keeps the score.
What does that say? Lakers heat. Oh, the body keeps the score, and it's the score of a basketball game.
Now that's fucking funny, right?
That's good shit.
That's fucking funny.
That's good shit. And
That's
and
fucking
they just
funny.
paid to kill you? Come on.
That's fucking funny. Let's hear it in the chat. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny.
Council members in the chat, surely that bit was worth $15 to save Chris Kyle, but for hammers.
You didn't even hear my wish yet.
You're right.
Sometimes
What
I
is
use
it?
the hammer like a baseball bat. Swing.
That's not a wish. That's just another fact
No, I'm not
about
going to
you.
tell you the dance. I'm not going to tell you the wish yet.
Oh, I see. You're withholding.
Oh!
Blackwater saved your ass.
Thank you, Blackwater, sir. When they made the movie about Chris Kyle, American Sniper, had he already done that bad stuff? I mean, all of it, you know. But I mean the stuff that.
Yeah, what do
ended
you
in-
consider bad stuff?
Well, killing enemies of this nation is never bad because I'm Chris Kyle's his friend, the Chris Kyle of Hammers. I'm like,
You guys knew each other? Did he feel?
well, I kind of looked up to him, I guess you could say.
I see.
I
Well,
kind of looked
it
up
seems
to
like
him.
we're starting to create something of a bidding war between the Taliban and Blackwater, which
No.
is potentially
This is just like,
problematic.
hey, this is my 2010 all over again. You know what I'm talking about, chat?
Kinda.
Yeah, because I was still, the war had ended, but not for me.
Chris Kyle of
War is
Hammers.
never over.
Chris Kyle of Hammers, what is it that you've come here to wish for?
Big ass fucking hammer.
A bigger hammer.
Big ass fucking hammer that when you
huge
hit
hammer.
someone with it, their teeth come out of their mouth like piano keys.
Ah, so almost like a cartoonishly large hammer.
Yes, yes. It says 1 ton on the side, but I can still pick it up.
Chris Kyle of Hammers, if you were to have this enormous hammer that is cartoonishly violent, what would be your first use case?
Another kill. Let me see you. Let me see you. I'm the Chris Kyle of Hammers.
Are you doing like a
I'm the Chris
freestyle?
Kyle of Hammers, yo. I came from America to the Middle East. All I had was a hammer and a feeling like a beast. I killed and I smashed their heads in. They're like human Goombas, the way their blood comes out.
Jesus Christ, Chris Kyle. We've got someone on the line. I'm not sure who it is.
Oh!
Potentially, maybe a representative of Blackwater or the Taliban, or maybe someone completely unrelated.
Oh, no!
Oh, and someone just paid to kill you. But let's see who's on the line first.
You saw who it was, right?
It looks like it was Osama bin Laden of Knives.
My ex-wife.
On the phone?
Yeah, I was married to Osama. So what?
Oh, Osama bin Laden of Knives is your ex-wife. Wow, a lot going on right now. First of all, let's see who's on the phone.
Bam! That's the best. When you do a hammer kill, you gotta do a cool pose.
Right, kind of like Thor from that movie. Thor.
I don't know that reference.
He's like from Avengers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And they're real?
What?
Like how Chris Kyle is real? Like from American Sniper, the Avengers are real?
I thought you said and Ariel. Like
do you want to know why I said
part of the Avengers?
Do you want to know why I said Squidward earlier?
Yeah. Is that audio?
Cody
from
Stark
SpongeBob?
says Squidward in Avengers Endgame, where he calls one of Thanos' minions. He goes, "Okay, Squidward." And it's my favorite line in all of movies. I love it. And it's so funny.
The Avengers. Wait, are you talking as Luke now or as Chris Kyle of Hammers?
Who's Luke? I'm the Chris Kyle of Hammers.
All right, go pick up the phone, Chris.
Oh, right. Hello? Just kidding. What's up?
Is this Chris Kyle?
Oh. Hey, Dad.
This is Mr. Blackwater.
Yeah, I thought you might be calling me.
We're willing to let you back in if you do one more hit.
Okay. Well, who is it this time?
It's Jonks.
Gulp.
If you can take out Jonks, you can get back into Blackwater. You can get anything you want, even a really big hammer.
Whoa. So you're gonna, like, grant my wish, Mr. Blackwater?
I'll give you whatever you want.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I guess if I have to, I definitely hate killing with my hammer. Zoom in on me.
We can't when the phone's up.
Take the phone down. Take the phone
The
down.
layers.
Take the phone down.
It's an overlay, so if we were to
Now
zoom
zoom in.
It's all weird. We have to wait for the effect to be over. Now we can do it.
Zoom in. Bring it in.
It's zooming.
Bring it in.
We're
Doesn't
zooming
look
right
like
now.
it's zooming.
We
at
are.
all.
It's just.
It's that slow. It's that slow. The zoom. I don't believe you.
Look.
I don't believe
it's
you.
It's speeding up.
It's that slow. It was not that slow before. Yeah, right.
Sometimes it does this.
I'm gonna wait for it, and then I'm gonna do what I was gonna do. I'm not gonna waste it all in the fucking transition. Bam! Oh, please save me. I was given a very special mission from God.
I think it should be $25.
I got a really special mission, and let's just say our friend Jocks here might be getting a little visit from the Chris Kyle of Hammers later.
Chris Kyle of Hammers, your life has been brought back into great peril because Osama bin Laden of Knives paid $20 earlier to kill you.
That's my ex-wife!
Unless you can convince someone to pay $25 to save you, I'm gonna eat you. But also, you won a bonus wish.
Oh, shit!
Let's see what he won.
Yo! Yeah, I kind of have a blue sense of humor. Chris Kyle of Hammers works blue. The real Chris Kyle never cursed because he put all of that negative energy into the bullets.
Right?
Yeah, he would write like this. If you look this up, he'd write like "fuck" and "goddamn" on the side of the bullet. So then, when it hit the person, it would be like they'd have a curse in them, and then they wouldn't go to heaven. That's what he believed. That's not what I believe. I just killed people with hammers.
Well, Chris.
What am I supposed to do right now?
I guess just like trying to convince people to give us more money.
Oh, yeah. Guys, seriously. Dude, Everything Now Show has absolutely been killing it this year. They've been going full time.
Do it in character. Do
Guys.
it.
Well, I could know about it.
Yeah, but in the universe of the
Yo,
show,
what's up?
They're not giving $25 to Everything Now.
Yo, Chris Kyle with Hammers has got to stay alive because Jake has got to eat, y'all. Chris Kyle's got to hit. Chris Kyle Hammers got to hit, and Jake's got to eat. And we're really worried about Chris Chalakian recently. There's seriously something wrong with that guy. I really feel like it's just gonna fly out of my hand.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous how hard you're swinging it. All right, well, the money's not coming in.
Bye. Owie. All right, I gotta go do my stream, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, yeah, we'll probably.
It is nice when they say it, though. We don't have to say it.
Yes, we don't have to beg.
Bye, Luke.
Bye.
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, right.
We're live. It's live. We gotta stop talking out of character now.
Luke got
Welcome
really
back.
mad that you guys sacrificed him twice.
Yeah.
So he's leaving early.
Yeah, Luke was pissed that you guys did not pay to save him, and so he just left the room. He's gone. He left early. Anyway, folks, my name is Junks. I'm a magical wish granting demigod, and thank you to the subscribers! Incredible. Incredible generosity, folks. We're well on our way to re-hitting our goal. We only need 21 more subs. Let's get those subs in, folks. Oh, we probably have some guest book entries, too.
Probably.
We probably have some guest book entries. Yes, as a reminder, folks, by subscribing to the Everything Now show tonight, not only are you helping us hit our goal, you also earn an opportunity to write a little message in our guest book, and we'll read it on stream, just like these new ones. Here's one from Jaloshin who says, I wish for a $20 gift card to Chili's, and Junks hooked me up with a $30 one. A real G. 5 out of 5. Jaloshin, you gotta try that triple dipper. Gotta try that triple dipper. The mozzarella stick, come on. And don't even get me started on the chicken crispers. Chesterville said, slid down the whole fucking hill. Thank you, everybody who wrote a message in the Junks guest book. Please continue to subscribe to write your own messages in the guest book, and let's get 21 more subs so that we can go back to see some more testimonials. And that leather guy. We got another one. We got another entry in the guest book. Let's see what they wrote. Miss Alife said, I wish to be ugly. I was already too ugly, so Junks told me to just look in a mirror. Yep.
Ouch.
Sometimes, the actual wish is a dose of reality. I hope you've learned your lesson, Miss Alife. But now it is time to meet the next traveler. Whoa! This traveler comes in with a degree of swagger.
That's right. I'm Benson Boone.
Oh my gosh, Benson!
Beautiful things that I got.
Incredible! Wow, Benson Boone.
That's right. Yeah.
You're very popular.
Beautiful things that I got.
You're an incredibly famous musician and singer who blew up on TikTok, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, that's right. And my killer performance at the Grammys.
That's right. Yes, you did like a flip, I think. I want to say.
Yep. That's the wish.
Wait, what's the wish?
I wish I never did that flip at the Grammys.
You wish you want to reverse time so that you. Why? What is the problem with the flip, Benson Boone?
People really like the flip, man.
Right. That's why I imagine you'd want to not remove that from history. No. What am I not understanding, Benson?
How often do you think I want to do a flip?
I see. You're like cursed to be doing flips now.
It's become compulsive, man.
Oh my god.
It's bad on the knees.
That was crazy.
I'm getting old, one of these days I'm gonna be too old to land the flip, and I'm gonna come crashing on my face.
So that just kind of happens sometimes randomly? You're just flipping?
Yeah, man.
Wow. Okay.
This beautiful thing that I got. Also, I wish that people knew more than just that one part of my song, man.
That's kind of like the hook. That's kind of the only part that I know from TikTok.
Hey, want to see me bust out a flip right now?
I would love to.
Well, I still got it in me.
Let's see one.
These beautiful things that I got. Oh! Yeah.
Wow. Whoa,
Okay, see, see, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes
it seems to becoming more powerful by the minute.
It's too much power for one man.
Benson, tell me, what is it that... Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I ate a guy earlier.
Whoa, it was kind of like me, flipping through the air.
I don't mean to trigger you if that's traumatic for you, Benson, but listen, I want to know, if you had your druthers, what would be the sort of arc of your career? Obviously, you've been catapulted into mainstream success, but you didn't choose this life. To a certain degree, it was thrust upon you. Is there anything you wished for differently in your career?
I would have liked to be a Eugene Levy impersonator.
What?
Yep. That was like my main gig.
Just like aesthetically, or do you have like a Eugene impression in your back pocket?
A little bit of both.
Can we hear some Eugene?
Oh, I got 2 left feet, and
that's Best in Show. That's
Best
Eugene
in Show. That's
Best in
right, for
Show.
Best in Show.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thanks. That's my first attempt in a while. I haven't had to do it in a while because everyone wants to see me do flips, man.
Yeah, people want to see you do the singing and the flipping.
That's right.
You got
These
anything?
beautiful things that I got.
I kind of felt like when you said that would be the thing that triggers you to flip, but I guess it's not. I guess it's just kind of random.
It's like it comes in waves, man.
Right.
These beautiful things that I got. Ow! See? Ow! See, that one actually did hurt my knees a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
This is incredibly tragic, Benson. I feel for you. I hope that we're able to grant your wish. Can you maybe tell us, Benson, inform the council in the chat of some things that would make you worthy of having this wish granted? Something to make them endeared to you in some way.
I got 6 reasons right here, baby.
Oh, your abs.
That's right.
You think that because you have a 6-pack abs, that makes you worthy of having your wish granted?
Hey, man, at least there's one benefit to flipping all the time. And yes, I'm a hot man. I'm a hot man with earrings, but I took them out.
Right.
I took them out for this because it's disrespectful to wear earrings when you ask for a wish.
Aren't you like super Mormon too, or am I making that up?
I only know a little bit about me.
I think you are.
I basically only know that I flip. And these beautiful things that I got!
Here it comes. Sort of a delay.
Don't take away these beautiful things that I got! Ah!
Whoa, you think that was kind of like a front flip?
Yeah, well, so I can do both ways. When you're not expecting it. That's the word. Oh, wow. I wish for it to stop, Jones. I wish for it to stop.
Benson, I hear your wish, and it sounds like the flips are getting more and more chaotic as we go, so we better get this poll up soon. Benson, is there anything else that you want to appeal to the council about? Anything you want to tell them? Anything you want them to know before they determine your fate?
I want you to know I got more than one song.
Let's hear some other Benson songs.
Nobody wants to hear them. That's the thing.
Well, but maybe if you were to sing them, we would become aware of them and want to hear them.
Maybe.
So come on, give us just a little number.
Do you know any of my music?
You have one other song that I feel like if you were to start it, I would know what it was.
I would need you to start it.
You would need me to start it?
In a way,
song.
I'm just saying I've become a one-trick pony, man. Do you know that I'm American? I seem like I would be British, but I am American.
Yeah, no, I know you're like Mormon. I'm pretty sure you're like from Utah.
These beautiful things that I got!
Council members in the chat.
Sometimes you think it's gonna happen, and sometimes
yeah, it's like
I don't know. Ow! When it's that fast, it's like my whole lower half. Oh no, this happens sometimes.
Oh no!
Ow!
And this hurts?
It hurts really bad because it's like all in my core.
Right.
To stay sideways in midair,
like
it's like all in the core. That's what people don't tell you.
Wow,
Floating's
that's
easy.
Incredible.
Yep. Let me just, maybe if I finish it. Beautiful things that I got!
There you go. So, yeah, you just gotta it's like one of those magical words where if you don't say it all the way, you get stuck halfway.
Hey, you know all about magical words, don't you?
I do. And in fact, in a moment, we may be saying some because we're gonna open up this poll now, and we're gonna determine whether or not your wish is getting granted.
Great.
If you don't know any more of your own songs, maybe you can
do some more Eugene Levy stuff?
Yeah, do some more Eugene Levy stuff.
Oh
exactly.
Boy, we're really up Schitt's Creek without a paddle here.
Chris just paid to kill you.
No! What?
Chris, that money just goes back into the show.
Hey, don't take away these beautiful things that I got, Chris.
Can we write that off?
We might be able to write that off.
Oh,
Did
who
you
are
use the show account for that? Anyway, whatever. Let's just go to the bumper.
Hey, everyone, want to give $10 to the Everything Now show? It'd be a heck of a thing for you to do. You know, they can't write off a gift like that, unless they can. Actually, it would be reported as income for them, so they definitely couldn't write it off if you're not a fan of writing things off. So that would actually, you know, be probably a smart thing.
But it's like,
for you to
it's an
donate.
expense, but it's also income. Like, Chris paid, it's like, it was
Well,
an
I'm just
expense.
encouraging other donations.
Oh,
I am
right,
Eugene
yeah.
Levy. I am Eugene Levy. Please donate to the Everything Now show to save my life. These beautiful things that I got. See,
Now that's interesting.
What if we? Okay,
This is
Hear
interesting.
me out.
Okay, Eugene Levy singing Benson Boone songs.
Yeah, I think we can work something out here between all these beautiful things that I got. I like my two left feet from Best in Show. I can't really think of a ton of Eugene Levy things right now.
Yeah, he's whoa, there you go.
I'm sorry, I had to break character for that one, man. That was
being Benson.
I thought I was
Whoa!
disappearing, man.
Then Father of the Bride.
Oh yeah, he's like, that's what he says to the dogs. He's like, it's like a German word he shouts to them. That's a great bit.
He's in a bunch of the Christopher Guest stuff.
Yeah, but
Love you, but
what was? No.
All right, Benson, the money's not coming in, so let's go ahead
on.
and say your final words.
Oh yeah, American Pie.
Whoa, Ian S. Grant just tipped
Yes!
$10.
Wow. Hey, that didn't come from the account.
Yeah,
Can't write that off.
we can't write that one off. Anyway, you're saved. Let's go back to the wine. I'm almost positive that was just a chatter using a pseudonym because there's like 0% chance
I looked it up. It's actually Grant.
watches this. It's definitely not. There's no way.
I looked it up. It was actually Grant.
It's definitely not Grant.
Yeah, well, when
I would put my $15 on it not being Grant.
When I was your age, we didn't even think about shaving our pubes.
Okay, that's American Pie.
That's American Pie.
Yeah. Okay.
That's American Pie, buddy.
And that's
Your boy Benson Boone. Yeah, this is my regular
this
voice.
is interesting. This is interesting. We heard Eugene doing Benson.
I see.
Can we get Benson Boone doing famous Eugene Levy lines?
Don't take away my two left feet, man.
Whoa, you're rotating. You're flipping on the Z-axis. What the fuck?
I'm flipping to the fourth dimension, brother.
Wait, this actually maybe looks better.
Oh yeah, wait. Let's do it.
Let's
do that one more time.
Until you're perfectly flat.
These beautiful things that I got. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That is right.
All right. Did we vote? We already voted, right? Whoa! Whoa!
Here I go. Whoa! Oh.
We're having too much fun. Oh, it was no. Logan the Brogan says we did vote and they denied the wish.
Yeah, it was no.
Okay,
So I gotta keep doing
you gotta
flips for
keep
the rest of
flipping,
my-
yeah.
Damn.
That's fucked.
Well, oh no, I'm flipping in between dimensions.
Whoa!
If I stall halfway, I'm no longer on this existential plane, brother.
Is that what Benson Boone sounds like?
That's what he looks like. He sounds like.
I don't think he would say brother.
Hey, man. He probably would if he was talking to one of his brothers in Christ.
That's probably true, yeah. But he'd say brother. He'd throw the hard R on there.
Heavenly Father. That's. Oh no. Now, help. Hello. Little help. Little help.
Benson, I'm sorry. I cannot
Little
help you.
Nope. Okay.
Farewell.
It's okay.
And good luck with your flipping problems.
It's a great core workout, like I said.
Whoa!
Oh, I flipped.
Whoa! You're teleporting in and out of.
Oh no!
Whoa, what's going on?
I'm just gonna flip on out of here, brother.
Farewell. Oh, I really thought he would do a flip there at the end. Oh well. Folks, just a mere 21 subs away from hitting our goal once again. And if we do, well, just know we'll do more testimonials. But in the meantime, it's time now to meet our next traveler.
Hello? Is this where I asked for the wishes?
It is indeed, traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, what is your name?
Sheldon Crimes.
Sheldon Crimes.
Mm-hmm.
And Sheldon Crimes, what is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain?
I've been feeling inadequate lately.
Inadequate? What is the root of your inadequacy or your feelings of inadequacy, Sheldon?
I guess it's really comes down to my body.
You're feeling that your body is inadequate. In what aspect? Is it the aesthetics, the strength, the size? What element is inadequate?
Well, I recently took up a new hobby. And that hobby involves people are seeing more of my body than before.
Swimming.
So close.
Beach volleyball.
I be getting into flashing.
Whoa! But that's a crime.
Yeah, it is, but it's also like, it's just like I recently became an atheist, and I realized there's no reason for me not to do it.
Sheldon.
I believed in God, and then I believed in God, and then what happened was I had a hamster and it died, and now I'm like, no God of mine would do that, like, which was like hard because like, yeah.
Yes, it seems, Sheldon, that you're experiencing some sort of existential crisis.
And so I took up flashing.
I don't know that I necessarily follow the logical move there.
Well, because I thought I've always wanted to do this, but society and God has been reining me in. Well, really, God had been reining me in because my grandmother, my mother, they'd been so religious, and then they died, but I kept that with me, and then this hamster died, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
That was sort of the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Sheldon, before we get too much further down the line of your desires and your mental hang-ups, it's time now to reveal a bonus wish that you have just won. Congratulations. Let's show her what you won.
Okay.
It's Meat Wad.
Where's my whiskey?
Oh.
I'm gonna get tore up.
Okay, that's not my hobby. That's not my hobby yet, and I'm just every time I see something small and brown like that, I'm just worried it's gonna die.
Well, unfortunately for you, you're taking home Meat Wad no matter what.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be really worried it's gonna die the whole time.
Don't worry,
because
he's
no
pretty
God.
self-sufficient. Sheldon, tell me why you've come here. What is it that you desire? What is the problem with your body? We'll get to the morality of flashing later on.
Yeah, so I started flashing people, and I thought that I was gonna get like a really scared reaction from them, or like impressed, or maybe even find me sexy or something. But then I found out about a little something called the mons pubis, and I found out that mine is small.
Mons pubis.
Yeah, my mons pubis is small, and I'm really insecure about it now. I didn't realize that before.
For the council members at home who may be unaware of the mons pubis, what
Like
is that?
I was.
Yeah.
It's like the bone that's like above your junk.
The upper, it's like the fupa region?
Yes, yeah. But it's a mons pubis, and they're on women, so I think they're also on men.
Probably.
Okay, so what I'm
The
saying
fupa
is that,
bone.
like, yeah, it's basically, I found out, and people have been, like, staring and laughing at me, but this is my hobby, and I actually, like, I love, like, to shock people. I always like to shock people. That's why I would always, like, sneak up on my mom and grandma.
Just look that up on Wikipedia, and they have some.
And
they have some images on there.
And if you see,
just look at that.
And if you see one that's small,
He's
you
just eating.
and you see something that's small, you think, people have been laughing at me in the streets, in the
Sheldon.
town that I live in.
Sheldon, I have just a question. What are you working with down there, besides the mons pubis? Like, what kind of gear are you working with down there?
Just like a really average, like 8-inch dick.
Penis. Oh, 8 inches. Wow.
Just like a totally average, like totally normal, like not too big, not too small. Just like perfect.
8 inches. What?
Perfect, gorgeous shape. You know.
But the Mons is what's fucking up the whole
Mons.
system.
And so you can see how I went into the situation confident. I said I'm kind of the perfect dick.
You were just kind of trying to show off your 8-inch hog.
Yeah, well, no, because I think it's like average and normal.
Why do you think that? It's not. That's big. That's bigger than average.
I guess I just like have like low self-esteem.
And that's what you come here to wish to fix.
No, I've come here to wish my Mons pubis was a different size. I wish it was proportionate to my
Sheldon,
8-inch.
how are we ever going to pay this off visually?
Until my 8-inch.
If we were to grant this wish, how do you expect us to use our magical powers to visually be able to pay this off?
Well, we'll just look at it.
Look at a cartoon.
We'll just look at it.
Just look at my tiny Mons pubis. Oh, I'm in a real corner here, aren't I? Okay. And I just wanted to be bigger. I wanted to be so impressive.
Just show Jonks right now.
Show me.
Yeah, show me what your Mons pubis looks like right now, just so that we can, because I need to understand what bigger really means,
Here's
relatively speaking.
Okay, can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my impression of my Mons pubis.
Wait, you could just.
Hi, I'm a little guy.
Okay.
I'm a little guy.
And then.
I'm just a tiny guy.
And give me an impression of what you want what your Mons pubis should sound like.
Hey, brother. So, do you see the difference?
I hear the difference.
You see
Absolutely. Got it. Okay, so. And you're gonna continue with your flashing.
Yeah, because I don't get a lot of attention ever since my mom, grandma, and my hamster died. And, you know, I work in sales. I'm on Zoom remotely. And my coworkers, you know, I can tell they have their, like, cameras off. I have my camera off, you know.
Right.
Because I have a bad house. Because you know when you have your camera off because you have a bad house?
You don't have like a room or like something you can put up behind you, or just.
Nah, I just got Shinzo Abe's gun, and that doesn't really read to people. They're like,
why not use the,
they're more
like,
like, you don't have a couch. That's so sad.
Gotcha. Wow.
Because I'm selling couches. Sorry.
Seems like you have a lot. You think a lot about what other people think of you. Seems like you concern yourself a lot with the opinions of others as it relates to how they see you.
Do you not? You're literally a giant rock.
Okay.
You're literally.
You're not wrong.
You're literally a giant rock. You can't even
What's your
flash
point?
people.
Okay.
You can't even flash people.
I don't want to flash people.
How big is your Mons pubis, John?
My Mons pubis? I don't know. Maybe we can look at it later. Let me throw more work on Alex.
Listen, so
Sheldon,
like literally, I have my double-breasted coat, and it's both breasts.
Oh, there's my Mons. It's kind of blocked, but thank God I got my smoke back to obscure my Mons pubis.
See,
a little
that's
bit.
a gorgeous Mons pubis, and now the
Thank
truth
you.
is that people are probably saying in the chat, they're probably saying,
They're saying LOL.
what a fucking guy that is.
No, they're mostly just laughing at
They're
me.
saying, what a fucking guy that is. Look at his beautiful, and his, like, you know, and I have other issues as well. Turns out you're not supposed to have a cowlick on your pubes.
You have a pube cowlick?
I have a pube cowlick.
That typically only happens with straight hair. You've got
I look
straight
like a
pubes?
fucking loser. Yeah, it's got like, I found out that was weird.
You have like bangs over your 8-inch cock?
Yeah, it's sort of like a Groucho Marx
That's crazy.
mustache with a little cowlick.
I feel like
Or my giant hog.
I feel like this would be great
Regular
for flashing.
hog. No, I'm telling you, people in this town, they mainly care about the Mons. It's like become the new male beauty standard is the Mons. And I didn't know that. I wasn't on that beat. I thought I have a regular fucking dick. I'm just gonna show people and they're gonna be really shocked because it's a pretty conservative town. But then I found out that they all have a fucking kink here.
Ah.
They have a kink and it's for Mons pubis, and I didn't know that because I'm sort of a transplant.
Where do you live now?
I live in Gary, Indiana.
Ah, yeah, they're
And
freaks in
it's a
Gary.
really conservative town.
Listen.
So they kept it quiet, but then, and so it's like, yeah, you want to talk?
Yes, Sheldon.
Yeah.
I'd love to continue to talk about your Mons pubis, but I feel like me and the council in the chat all have a fairly robust sense of what you've come here to do, which is to improve the aesthetic appearance of your mons pubis so that you're able to more effectively flash your community. Do you feel like that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, I just want them to like look at me and like think like, oh, that guy, like he's awesome. Like he's not just in sales. He doesn't just have a bad apartment. He doesn't just have a dead gerbil and no interest in God anymore.
He's got a whole other thing going.
He has like, it's not just that he has a regular cock. It's that he has a whole good situation.
It's all normal down there. Now,
Normal down there.
Do anything about the straight pubes with the cowlick?
How are the balls?
Yeah, what's going on with the balls?
The balls are nice and long.
Long.
Nice.
I guess
and long.
maybe, relative to the 8 inches, maybe that's what you want, is long balls so that everything looks proportional.
No one is giving me notes on the balls. It's just the mons. It's just the mons.
And nobody gave notes on the straight pubes?
And you know what is the other crazy thing? Is that it's not just that they say, hey, that man has an embarrassing mons pubis. They just like fully get it. They just fully lapse into Latin.
What? Oh, okay.
They lapse into Latin, like they got hit on the head, and then they, when somebody gets hit on the head, and they become Swedish, and then they do like an article in the Guardian or something, and they write an essay, and they're like, I'm Swedish now, or someone's like, my mom got hit on the head, and now she speaks in gibberish, and people are like, wow, that could happen. That's an option.
I feel disoriented because we haven't been in the wide shot in a while.
You know when you're a kid and you think like there are some scary stuff that can happen. You know when you're a kid,
Cohen,
you
sorry,
think
I'm
there's
gonna cut
only
you
some
off.
scary stuff that can happen. What's up?
Someone just paid $20. It's my friend
what?
Wyatt. Councilmember Wyatt Cohen just, that's my mons. I'm getting really thrown by the cuts to my
Is it
pubes.
to kill me or?
No, it's just out of love. Thank you,
Okay.
Councilmember Wyatt Cohen. You were sorry to cut you off, Sheldon, but I think we got to
Sometimes
vote.
no, but sometimes when you're, okay,
No,
we'll
it's
go.
not. It is a kill, but I don't think it was intended to be a kill. But we can treat it as a kill.
Listen, when you're a kid, you're afraid of a couple things. You're afraid of robbers. Your parents are always telling you you're going to get kidnapped after school. What you don't know about is that you get hit on the head and then all of a sudden you speak Swedish one day. You don't know about that option, you know?
I feel like I was really tracking everything you were talking about until we got into the weeds on the getting hit on the head turns you Swedish and makes you write an op-ed.
Well, clearly you've never read one of these pieces, but like, you're a kid, and you're like, you're going through and you don't know about the option that you can just like fuck a loser and then you have a kid with them forever.
This feels like a subtweet on something extremely specific.
You
that I'm
didn't
not
know
aware
that was
of.
an option.
What are we talking about, Sheldon?
I'm talking about fears. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about how scary this world is and how I'm trying to make it a little safer by showing people my beautiful hawk, but I can't because I don't have a regular mons pubis.
Well, then let's vote to decide whether or not we can fix that for you, Sheldon. Let's get the poll up. Wait, let's get the phone up.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to somebody.
Who are we talking to?
I don't know. The magical phone booth can connect you with
Do you
anybody.
think they've seen my
through space and
embarrassing
time.
mons?
Say that again?
Do you think they've seen my embarrassing mons?
There's only one way to find out. We're gonna bring up the magical phone booth, and you're gonna pick it up, and
I
we'll
wish
see
my mons
who's on
died
the line.
instead of my mom.
Careful, careful. Stand back, stand back. The phone's not
Oh,
there
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
You're just reaching into nothing.
I'm reaching in.
There you go. Now go up
Here
to the
we
phone.
go. Hey.
It's connecting.
Hey.
It's still connecting.
No one wants to talk to me because I have such a bad mons pubis, I guess.
They can't hear that through the phone.
I'm talking to you, Jonks. Hey.
Hey! It's Benson Boone!
Oh, fuck.
That's right! Want to see my mom's pubis?
Can we do that over this phone? No, it makes me so insecure now whenever I see one that's like fucking amazing.
Yeah, you're that guy with the tiny one, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you get this number?
You called me, Benson.
This beautiful monster I got!
That's really hurtful because I don't have my wish yet.
Well, what are you gonna wish for? A mom like me?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know for sure what yours looks like, and I definitely like to zhuzh it up a little bit.
It's huge!
It's huge!
It makes my shaft look normal, but also perfect, and my long balls look great.
Oh.
The Grammys.
So we're like the exact same, but you just have one amazing talent that I don't have.
That's right. Nobody ever ridicules me. I got a massive mons and the same rest as you.
Do you ever show strangers your whole situation, and do they say, hey, you're not just in sales?
I show them all the time. That's why you think I'm flipping around so much. At first, now it's just compulsory, if you remember.
God, I'm so jealous. I basically want to be you. Oh, I'm seeing that, like, some people are suggesting that I also ask for cum gutters, but I don't want to get greedy.
These beautiful cum gutters I got!
All right, step away from the phone. Step away from the phone. This episode has become so demonetized now.
Obviously, this is like,
Careful,
this is
careful.
Mons pubis.
No, we've said cum gutters a lot. We said cock a few times. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. The point is now, Sheldon, it's time to vote. So we're going to put up a poll, and the council's going to decide whether or not we grant your wish for a perfect Mons pubis.
Wait, this is peace. I don't care about that. Look.
Let's get that poll up.
Lucky, lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Lucky Sheldon, lucky Sheldon, lucky, lucky Sheldon.
Here comes the poll.
I want that Mons. I want that Mons. Come on, Mons. Come on.
It's coming.
Come on.
There it is.
Phoebus.
There's the poll. We got it.
Hey, come on. I want to look regular. I want to show everyone my stuff. I want to show everyone my stuff and have them be so happy in Gary, Indiana. I came from the big city in Chicago where they didn't care about that.
Absolute blowout.
They didn't care. They didn't care about that in Chicago. In Chicago, they cared about my penis.
Yeah, that's a bit. Well,
But
that's
there's a
because
different-
they're into sausage in Chicago.
Yeah.
Let's close out that poll.
This is fucking awesome.
Congratulations, Sheldon. We're gonna grant your wish for a better Mons pubis, and I'm really excited to
It's
see
just
how
like
we're
a
gonna
lot
do
of
that.
a lot of extra bone you're gonna put in there.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Make it all bulky like.
Here we go. I'm gonna say the magic words, and then we're gonna find out how it is that we have made your Mons pubis perfect. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Whoa!
Wait, one question. Where is my penis and my long ball?
Well, this is how the monkey's paw curls. Yes. You were gifted a beautiful Mons, but at the expense of your giant cock and long balls. I'm sorry, Sheldon. Them's the breaks. But look at that beautiful Mons.
Now I'm only gorgeous in Gary, Indiana. I can never live anywhere else.
I feel like this is still somehow going to get us in trouble, so let's get you off the
Mons
screen.
won't travel.
Farewell.
I'm
Sheldon.
not doing the testimonial shit.
It's okay. We haven't even come close to getting enough subs to do that again. We still need so many. We still need 21. Your prop? Oh yeah, you had a prop. You didn't get to use it.
This is what I had to look at to see my Mons.
Ah, that would've been good. Whoa! Another classic episode of the Everything Now Show in the books, folks. Thanks for joining us. We are the Everything Now Show. We do the show 5 times a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Who's we? Well, me and 3 other guys, 2 of which are not here, and 1 of which is at the computer still. But, folks, the important thing to know is that you can watch this show 5 nights a week, and if you don't want to have to remember our schedule, first of all, give us a follow right here on Twitch if this is your first time watching on Twitch. Secondly, give us a subscription over on YouTube if you're watching over there. Thirdly, join the Everything Now Show Discord because you will get alerts every time you go live and you will get updates on what's going on the show. And you will have an opportunity to participate in the show in a unique way, which is submitting images that we use on the show. All the bonus wishes from tonight, all the testimonial images from tonight, those were submitted by you, the viewers at home, in our Discord. So if you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord. Also,
I miss playing with phone cables.
Phone cable is nice.
You know what I mean?
Very
just
tactile.
talking on the phone,
It's
just
a great
twirling
stim.
it, thinking about stuff while you're talking to your crush.
Wrapping it around your mons.
Folks, we also have a
Wrapping it around your
Patreon.
mons.
On the Patreon, you can get even more Everything Now Show content, including a weekly podcast. Yes, every Friday, a new Everything Now Show podcast comes out exclusively on the Patreon, and it can be yours for just $7 a month. But if you're feeling really saucy, give us $90 a month, and you will join the exclusive ranks of the Now York hot dog standees, and you will be joining the illustrious hot dog standees that have already
Waiting for the names
subscribed.
to come around.
It's Sentinel. You'd think I would know there's only
Creative
5
Steve
of them.
69.
It's Creative Steve 69.
It's Caboose.
It's Caboose.
It's New Dark 90.
It's New Dark 90.
It's Rewardian.
And of course, it's Rewardian. Thank you so much to our hot dog standees. If you want to join the ranks, give us $90 a month. If you think that's an insane amount of money, I don't blame you. Give us $7, you'll get the podcast and a bunch of other great content. But check out the Patreon either way. You can also join for free on the Patreon. And sometimes we are releasing stuff for free on the Patreon, like cool behind the scenes stuff, pics, videos, jokes.
If you liked my Meatwad impression, you're gonna love the podcast episode that's coming out on Friday.
Oh,
so.
True. Little teaser.
Little sneak peek.
Little sneak peek of the podcast to come. Thank you for the follow, Creamy Cocoa Coffee. Folks, we do this show every single week, but we couldn't do it without incredible guests. And tonight was an extra special episode of the Everything Now Show because we had some Everything Now All-Stars, some of the most appeared upon guests, or I don't know how you say it, but the most prolific, the most prolific Everything Now Show guests maybe of all time. Let's bring out the 2 that are still here because the third one left so that he could go do his own stream. Winnie and Ryan, come on in to the garage. Into the house. Winnie, Ryan, thank you so much for doing the show, as you always do. You crushed it. Can you tell the people at home anything you got going on, any messages you want to impart, where they can find you, all that good stuff?
Still trying to get to 1 million followers. We're only 999,000-ish away. So hit follow Ryan Stiffelman on Instagram. And
Exclamation mark guests in the chat. Follow those Instagram handles.